Hello, grade 6 students. This is day 4 of STP Mathematics 1A lesson series. Hope all of you have watched all the previous videos. Today, according to our plan, first we need to discuss the homework sums, right? We need to discuss the homework sums. So then first take your pink color pens and check whether you have got the answers like this. So these are the 10 sums I ask you to do. You know what to do, that even though I have just written the answers, you know what to do. You want to write it in the right side column, the working column, and you want to do the subtraction. Then whatever the answer you get, you want to transfer to the relevant place. So that is the method. Here I have not shown the method, but when you are doing the sums, it is necessary to show the steps because marks will be allocated for the steps also in the final exam especially. Therefore, please check your answers. See whether you get the answers like this. If not, please double check your calculations, whether you have done any calculation errors or any careless mistakes. If not, that still if you can't understand, please comment in the video. I'll explain when you're sending me the doubts in the comment section, please mention the page number, exercise number, and the question number. It's easier for me to identify that what's the doubt you have. Page number, exercise number, and the question number. Okay. Children, then we'll move to the next part of this subtraction, but with the word problems. Now you just see that this is very similar to the addition. What we need to do, you read this, the milk bill for the last week was 97 pence. I paid with £5 note. How much change should I have? So then you just see that he has paid 5 note. So then I paid with a 5 note. So that means how much he has paid. So this is how you want to write the answers. So you want to take your theory book first and then you put the date. Today it is 6th of August. 6th of August 2025. So then this is a continuation of the yesterday's topic in your theory book. Therefore, no need to write any subtopic. It's just a continuation. You can write the amount, right? So then you just write it. You can write 500 pence because we know 5 pounds is 500 pence. Milk bill, £7. How do you find? You want to subtract, right? You want to subtract, sorry. From 500, when you deduct 97, it is 403 pence. So I will show you how to get this. Now you just see if you have 500 and you have 97, you want to deduct 7 from 0. Can I do that? No, I can't. I want to borrow from the next door. But when I'm trying to borrow from the next door, it is also 0. Therefore, I want to start from this one, that it comes here, then it comes here. Then this becomes 10. 10 minus 7, it is 3. Now here, what do you have now? You have 9 here. So when you borrow 1 from 5, that becomes 10. But out of that 10, so then we take 1 to the units place now. Now we have 9 in the tens place. 9 minus 9, it is 0. And here we don't have 5 here, so then we write it as 403. So that is the answer. The amount he paid 500, the milk bill was 97 pence. The balance he got was 403 pence, right? Then the next one, in a school, there are 856 children. There are 392 girls. how many boys are there? So then when you have such a question, how we are going to do? So then you go here and number of students is, what's the total number of students? It is 856. 856. Number of girls 392. Girls. So then the total we have 856. Out of that, 392 are girls. So then there should be 464 boys. So then how I'm going to get this? Then here I will. So then keep the space. Right? So then here I will show you the workings. From 856, you want to subtract 392. We'll see how it works. From 6, can you subtract 2? Yes, we can subtract 2. So then the answer will be 4. Okay, so then that is done. Now here we have 5. From 5, you can't deduct 9. Therefore, you want to borrow from the next door. That becomes 15. From 15, when you deduct 9, it gives the answer 6. Now here, do you have 8 now? No, because already that we have taken 1 from 8. Therefore, it becomes 7. 7 minus 3, it is 4. So then the answer is 464. Hope it is clear that how to write the sentences. You just see how I have written the answers, the way I have used the equation mark, the way I have written the sentences, right? And the way I have shown the workings in the right side column, right? So then that is how you solve, that you can write down these 2 examples in your theory book. This is how you want to attend if there is any word problem, right? So then we move to the next part. So then here, mixed addition and subtraction. That is the main topic today, mixed addition and subtraction. Write down the topic, the subtopic in black color, mixed addition and subtraction. So far, children, that if it is addition, it's only addition. If it is subtraction, it is only subtraction. But now I'm going to explain you how we can do the sums if we have both addition and subtraction in the same sum, right? So you want to keep this in your mind. It is the sign in front of a number that tells you what to do with that number. Right? This is the first statement you want to write in your theory book under the subtopic. So you write it in pink color. It is the sign in front of a number that tells you what to do with that number. For an example, here we have 128 minus 56 plus 92. So what does that mean? 128 take away 56 and then add 92, right? Because in front of 56, you have the negative sign. So then it is taking away. And in front of 92, you have the positive sign. That means you want to add, right? So the sign which is in front of the number tells us something. So it tells us what to do with that number. Either you are going to add that number or deduct that number, right? If you want to take away or if you want to deduct that number, you can see the subtraction or the minus sign. If it is that if you want to add it, you can see the addition sign. Now here, first what you want to do, so then I'll tell you that I hope all of you copied down this statement, the first one, right? This one. And Yeah, only that statement, that's enough, right? So under the subtopic, it is the sign in front of a number that tells you what to do with that number. So that is one point you want to write. Then I will tell you that the question, it is 128 minus 56 plus 92. 56 plus 92. When you have something like this, children, what I recommend you to do, you write 128 and 92 closer. Why? We know in front of 128, we don't have anything, any sign. That means it is positive 128. In front of 92, you can see the positive sign, so it is a positive number. So then you add 128 and 92 together because both of them are from the same category, both of them are having the plus sign. From that, you deduct 56. Okay, so then 128 and 92, when you add, it gives me 220. From 220, I deduct 56. How we are going to show these in your working column, children? 128 plus 92. First you add them. 2 plus 8, 10, 1 remainder. 9 plus 2, 11, plus the remainder, 12, and that one and this one, it is 220. From this, you want to deduct 56. So then from 0, you can't deduct 6, therefore you want to borrow from the next door. That becomes 10, 10 minus 6, 4. And here these 2 become 1. That from 1 you can't deduct 5, therefore you want to borrow from the next row, that becomes 11. 11 minus 5, it is 6 and 1 here. Okay, so then from 220, you deduct 56. It gives me the final answer, 164. When you have mixed addition and subtraction, what you are supposed to do, children, please write down the similar category numbers closer. So then when you come across with the positive sign, a number with the positive sign, you write them together. First you add them together, then from that you deduct the value. So then we will take another example, right? We will take another example. So this is how it works. So then 138 plus 76. Then the next one, 38, so 138 plus 76 minus 94. Now, children, that you don't want to rearrange this. Why? That by the question itself, that they have given the positive signs closer. So then here I write 138 and 76. You can add them together, right? When you have 138 and 76, so then when you add them together, it gives me 214. From 214, I deduct 90, right? From that value, you deduct 94, it gives me 120. Therefore, here I write the answer 214 minus 94. And then the final answer you write 120. Right? We'll see another example that here we have 56 minus 72. The next example, 56 minus 72 plus 39 plus 39 minus 40. Minus 40. When you have something like this, you just see what I do. 56 and 39, subtract 72, subtract 14. So what I do, I add 56 and 39, right? Here you want to show the math operation you are doing, 56 and 39. When you add, it gives me 95. From 95, I deduct 72, right? So I deduct 72. It gives me 23. From 23, I deduct 14. So then it gives me final answer. The final answer is 9. So then what I do, 56 and 39, it is 95. From 95, I want to deduct 72 and 14. From 95, when I deduct 72, it gives me 23. From 23, when I deduct 14, it gives me the answer now. Hope it is clear that how you want to do step by step, right? That here if I take, if they have given the positive and negative sign here and there, the addition and subtraction, first you write the addition closer, 56 and 39, it gives you 95. From 95, you deduct 72 first, and then whatever the answer you get from that value, you deduct 14, okay? We'll see whether we can do another example here. No. Okay, children, what you are supposed to do now, right? What you are supposed to do, you have a lot to do during the long weekend, right? So as it is a poor day, on Friday you don't get a lesson. It's a holiday. But what you can do a lot. I will give you to do that. What are the exercises you want to do? Exercise 1H. We'll write down the page number also, page 7. Page 7. Page 7. Page 7. Exercise 1H. Exercise 1H. You want to do 6 to 10 and 16 to 20. You want to do question 6 to 10 and question 16 to 20. 6 to 10 and 16 to 20. So then you want to do this 5-word problem. When you're trying this word problem, you won't follow the same thing, the same pattern. Exercise, I'll write it here. Exercise, that is the page number first I want to write. That is page 8. Then I type here page 8. Exercise 1I. Then your question. Is it question number? Yeah, question 1, 2. So the word problems, you know how to write the answers now. So you have 15 questions to do during the weekend, and we'll meet again on Monday. So then tomorrow you don't have lessons as it's a poor day. So any public poor day or any public holiday that you don't get the lessons, other than that, all the other working days, that means Monday to Friday, normally you get a lesson. So by now that almost 1 week gone. By now, you can understand what to do. Now, you can understand whether it is required to go to another class, because that whatever the things I did in the classroom, I do the same thing here. I explain the theory and I ask you to do the sums. Then I explain the sums too. If you have any doubts, you can raise them as a comment in the video itself. Then I'll explain you. Maybe that if it is something that if I can type and explain you, definitely I'll send you the clarification as a reply to your message. If not, if it is something that I want to draw on the screen and I want to explain it, definitely it will be on the next day. Okay, children. So then we'll meet again next day. Till then, stay safe. Happy weekend. It's a long weekend and you have got your school vacation too. So then happy holidays. Happy weekend. We'll meet again. See you then. Bye.